Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with another episode of Force Opens 50 again. Here in this video I'll be opening up 50 Hearthstone booster packs. Last time you guys seemed to really love it. It's kind of weird, I don't know why people like watching this, but you do. And I have to tell you, this is actually quite a frustrating moment for me. I have already recorded one of these today. Unfortunately, my second hard drive, which I use to record game footage, it completely crapped out on me. I had to go get a new one today, and so we're doing this over again. The bummer of that is that the last unpacking was actually pretty good. I got some pretty good cards, and I blew a ton of gold, you know? I blew 5,000 gold, which is what it cost to open up 50 of these booster packs, and I was hoping I got to show you that process. But anyways, I still have a little bit of gold left, so we can go ahead and open up some more packs. Here we go, pack number 1. Let's see what we get. It's terrible. That is probably... Oh, that is so disappointing. We got a Ravenholt Assassin as our rare in this pack, also sitting with a Demon Fire, which is pretty good. Worgen Infiltrator, okay. Priestess of Elune and Explosive Trap. Well, I like Explosive Trap, not a huge fan of the Priestess of Elune. I was informed in the last video, thank you very much, by the way, viewers, that I can open up packs by just hitting spacebar. Sort of speeds up this process a little bit. But I am still going to talk about what we're opening because I kind of like doing that. I'd rather do that than just show you guys pictures of cards. Okay, so we got a Bestial Wrath here. It's pretty solid stuff. Gives a beast +2 attack and immune this turn. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good way to pick off an opposing creature. It only costs 1. So you can look at, well, no, it's more than that. I was gonna say it's like 1 resource to destroy target creature and you have one of your creatures still live, but it also uses up that creature's attack for the turn. We do have a Summoning Portal, which is nice. Silence pretty good. Light Spawn and Tauren Warrior, not too keen on either one of those cards. Tauren Warrior is okay. I guess Light Spawn situationally can be good. Problem is that once Light Spawn takes damage, it's not as good anymore. Hey! Karn Bloodhoof, 4/5 for 6. When it dies, summon another Karn Bloodhoof, a 4/5. Yeah, oh, Bane Bloodhoof, sorry, not the exact same thing. But still, that's a pretty good card. You get 2 4/5s for 6 resource, one after the other, which is pretty nice. I like Wrath, and Silence obviously good for utility. Inner Fire can be pretty good. Obviously, there are decks built around that. And Temple Enforcer is just sort of an okay card in my eyes. On to the next pack. Let's see what we get here. Sitting with a SI7 Agent. That's the 3/3 rogue card that combos for 2 damage, letting you pick some things off or do some damage to your opponent. South Sea Deckhand, not a fan. Blessing of Wisdom's pretty good. Young Dragonhawk, meh. And Shadow Step is also a pretty solid card. Pack number 5. 2 rares. This time we're sitting with a Lightning Storm, which is a 2/3 damage across the board. Really good in spell power shaman decks. You can get that really pretty high. I mean, you can just even use your totem powers to get that extra spell power to make it 3 to 4 damage across the board, which is pretty solid. Also, Stampeding Kodo. I think that card's okay. It's destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. Eye for an Eye, not a huge fan of that, simply because if your opponent's smart, if they see a paladin playing a secret, they'll just attack you with their smallest minion first, and then Eye for an Eye becomes, you know, not that much damage all of a sudden. Mana Worm obviously can be pretty good if you're playing a proper deck, and Arathi Weaponsmith is okay. On to the next pack. Also keep in mind, whenever I'm talking about my sort of opinion of these cards, it's a constructed opinion, because I kind of prefer constructed. Nice, a golden head crack. Although I'll probably disenchant that if I already have 2 head cracks. It's still pretty nice to have. It's such a beastly card, seriously. Ethereal Arcanist, which is good in a Mage Secret deck, which is bad. So by transversely, this card's, I don't know, kind of bad. Scavenging Hyena, I like that card, although it did get nerfed the last patch. And then we've got the Summoning Portal and a Wisp. Wisp. No, thank you. Why play with that card when you can play with any other card that's better? You know what I mean? Wild Pyromancer, I had a deck built with that prior to the last patch. It can be a really solid card, especially in a good, properly built warrior deck where you can protect it. And then we've got 2 Cult Masters, which I like, Wrath, which I like, and Redemption can be good with the right deck. You know, I'm so bummed that I lost the 50 pack opening from earlier today. You guys have no idea. I got some amazing booster pack openings. This has been okay so far, but Oh, another legendary. Unfortunately, it's one of the ones that's, you know, it's okay. So it's 6 lands for a 9/7. Holy heck. But when it dies, your opponent does get a 3/3 creature. I mean, it's good, okay? It's definitely good. It's 6 lands for a 9/7, or not lands. Sorry, Magic. It's 6 resource for a 9/7. The drawback again, though, when it dies, your opponent does get a 3/3 creature, but still, it's not so bad. Cult Master, good. Explosive Trap, pretty good. Direwolf Alpha, it's a pretty solid card. That's good in a lot of decks. Not too, I don't know. The Unbound Elemental, I just don't know. I mean, you're playing a Shaman Overload focus deck. That doesn't sound good, because it's completely screwing you. Every turn you play an Overload card, the next turn you're that much more screwed. The fact that it's a persistent +1/+1, though, makes it a little bit better. And the fact that it's a 2/4, meaning that it's not super vulnerable. It's not like it has 3 or 2 health, so. A Golden Common in the Leper Gnome, which is nice. And another one of these trash cards. I'm sure you could build a deck with this where it's pretty good, but I don't know. David's asking me a question. That is, by the way, this is my good buddy Vittensby. He used to do a bunch of StarCraft 2 stuff, and I think he did some Diablo 3 stuff as well. I'll answer his question after the video, though. He's a good guy. Check out his channel. He hasn't been doing videos in quite some time, but you should check out his channel anyways. Okay, so we got a Sunfear Protector. I want to quickly talk about this card. In the last unpacking video, I said how it got nerfed. It's a buff in the sense that it used to give all your minions taunt, in which case it only protected the protector, which who cares? Once this is in play, it's just a 2/3. Once it's in play, it's not a very valuable card. But it's better now in the sense that you can choose your minions that get taunt based on where you place this card, because it gives adjacent minions taunt, and you can protect your high valuable cards by giving low value cards taunt. See what I mean? Ice Block, yeah, it's okay. It's a pretty good card. Just, you know, mage secret decks don't do much for me. Again, but throw it in a deck with other mage stuff, you know, not bad. Buys you an extra turn. Anyways, yeah, so the Sunfear Protector, it got a buff compared to how it used to be, but I still would rather play with the other Taunt Giver because it gives your minions +1/+1. Yes, I know it costs more. That means you can play this card earlier, or you can play it later in the game and still have a more resource to do something else in the turn, but I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Hungry Crab, not really. Yeah. What if you're playing a Murloc deck? You don't want to destroy your Murlocs, you know. I'm sure there are use cases for this where you've got Murlocs with low health that are going to die soon anyways or something, but I'm not so sure about that. And the Eagle Hornbow, I want to get a deck with this where you're playing with a lot of the Hunter Secrets, because the Hunter Secrets are pretty good. If you were to do a Beast deck with some Secrets thrown in, and then you got the Eagle Hornbow, and this thing can stay in play for so long if Secrets keep on popping. Mark of Nature, amazing. Harvest Golem, amazing. Blessing of Wisdom. I think probably the worst card in this pack is the Hungry Crab, which is kind of hilarious because it's epic, but I really think that's probably the worst card in that pack, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, we got a Bite here, and this is a golden one. What's up with these golden cards? I just don't care about golden cards. I've said it before. Bite's good though. Gives your hero +4 attack and +4 armor for the turn. So you can look at it as a 4/4 creature with charge, sort of. You know what I mean? You drop it for 4, and you can attack with it right away because it's your hero. So it's a 4/4 with charge. You can kind of look at it that way, and it'll be good for picking off creatures because you do get that 4 armor for your hero. Or if you do damage to the face, then you get +4 health because the armor stays persistent. So yeah, so it's +4 attack this turn and then +4 armor persistently. Blessing of Wisdom, good. Spellbreaker, good. Arathi Weaponsmith can be good. And Redemption. Secrets are just so RNG most of the time. Redemption is like best used if you're throwing a creature away and then you can have it pop back into play. Especially something with Divine Shield, for example. Can be pretty good. Another golden, this time it's a rare Starfall. Starfall is an amazing card. 5 damage directly to a minion or 2 damage across the board. Look at the Harvest Golem, good. Dust Devil, it's risky. Worgen Infiltrator. I don't know which one I like better out of these two, to be honest with you. The problem with the Dust Devil is that if you play against, okay, so if you're doing this a turn 1 drop and you're playing against a druid, a rogue, or a mage, you're screwed, because they're just going to kill it in their next turn, and then all of a sudden the turn after you do absolutely nothing. So it's kind of, it becomes kind of a waste in a few of the matchups, But if you can get it in play, and it does live, you're looking at a potential 6 damage on your second turn, which is pretty baller. There's really no question about that. Okay, got an epic snake trap. Love that card. Good, 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 good. Especially with the the one where you draw cards. I'm having a brain fart right now, drawing a blank. But the card that lets you draw a card every time a beast comes into play. It's not the scavenging hyena. It's the other thing. It's the vulture thing or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Raging Worgen. It's not bad. Can be good. Argent Squire. I mean, it's a 1-drop for a Divine Shield 1/1. That'll be good in a Divine Shield focused deck, but beyond that, I'm really not seeing much of a use case there. And Ancestral Spirit also, sorry I forgot to mention that. You put it on a minion, and when it gets destroyed, it gets returned back to the battlefield. Yeah, it's a good card. Only costs 2 as well, so that's a pretty good card. Blade Flurry, very nice rogue card. Still, rogues need it because they did get nerfed pretty bad. I got the Inner Fire, which can be pretty decent. Silverhand Knight, I like it. Loot Hoarder, good. And Power of the Wild, also very, very good. It's a good pack right there. On to the next pack. Let's see what we got. Knife Juggler, probably one of my favorite cards. I just love the utility. Playing this in a Shaman deck, playing this in a Paladin deck. Those 2 decks summon minions with their hero power, which lets you pop damage on opponent enemies, or random enemies. Also got the Divine Favor, which is a very nice late game Paladin card to fill up your hand when it is empty and your opponent's is full. Code of Cold, Blitzhill Raider situational, good in some decks, and Frost Elemental. Parchment is good in Arena. I think so, and I haven't seen many constructed, good constructed decks with it. All right, we got 2 rares here. One of them is a Vaporize. It's one of those things, man. Again, if you're playing against a mage and you see them pop a secret, attack with your weakest creature first, and then all of a sudden the mage blew a Vaporize on like a 1/1 or something. Aldor Peacekeeper, battle cry to change a enemy minion's attack to 1. Can be good late game, you know. They got a big beefy creature, boop, drop its attack down to 1. Hey, there you go. Deal with that. Sucker. Okay, the next pack here. Hoping for some more legendaries. Oh my lord, that's the 3rd assassin that we've opened up in this unpacking. And I'm pretty sure I already had 2 of them, so hello Arcane Dust. Blessing of Wisdom, good. Shield Bearer. Snipe can be pretty good. Especially if you play like early mid game. You almost guarantee a kill on whatever creature comes into play. And then the Freezing Trap. Come on, come on, come on. Keeper of the Grove, like it so much. Comes into play, it's a 2/4 for 4. Deals 2 damage or silences a minion. The reason I like these Druid cards, I mean, this is okay, but the reason I like these Druid cards is that they give you that choice. You have so much flexibility with a properly constructed Druid deck. That's probably why Druids got a little bit of a nerf. Eviscerate, good. Celestia Deckhand, yeah, whatever. I just don't think much of it. It's a mid-game charge. In early game, turn 1, you're not going to have a weapon to give it charge, so it's like a turn, what, 3 or 4? 2/1 charge for 1? I don't know. It's very few use cases for that. Fork Lightning's pretty good, and Dark Iron Dwarf's not bad. Okay, Golden Common in the Redemption, Druid of the Claw. This, see, again, the choices you can make are so amazing. You can either have a 4/4 charge for 5 or a 4/6 taunt. That decision making, that flexibility rather. Equality plus Consecrate, a Raffle. Such a good combo. Turn all the minions' health to 1 and then Consecrate for 2 damage across the board. And just laugh. Bloodsail Corsair, yeah. Just play with a Harrison Jones or a Ooze, honestly. Scarlet Crusader. Can be pretty good, especially in a Divine Shield Paladin deck, and a Mad Bomber. Kind of hate that card, to be honest with you. Too much RNG, you don't know where that damage is going. It could hit your creatures or you in the face, in which case it really sucks. Defender of Argus, this is what I'm talking about. This is probably the better choice over the other one. It cost 4, although the other one only costs 2. This one also gives your minions +1/+1. Plus, this one's a 3/3. So it's a little bit beefier itself. The Cult Master, I like it. Light Spawn, I'm just not a fan, man. They deal damage to it, it becomes really sucky. Spellbreaker is good for the silence, and then the Almighty Berserker. On to the next pack. We're getting about halfway there now. Oh, snap! Oh, yes! Look at that, Archmage! Oh man, oh man, oh man. Whenever you cast a spell, you get a Fireball spell in your hand. So it might be time to make a mage deck. Also got a Twisting Nether to destroy all minions that like it, and then a Spellbender. It's pretty cool, actually. Secret, whenever an enemy casts a spell on a minion, summon a 1/3 as the new target. So that works 2 ways. If they're trying to pop off one of your creatures, it pops off the 1/3 instead. Or if they try to buff one of their creatures, you get a 1/3 with said buff. Pretty solid. This is a cool pack. I mean, that's garbage, that's just okay, but it's a pretty good pack here, I'd say. I dare say. Oh, that's the other thing. In the pack that I opened earlier today, I got the Paladin Legendary, the Tyrion Fordling or whatever his name is. That's such an awesome card to open up because it's so good. I was really hoping. Oh man, I'm so peeved that my hard drive failed. Whatever. Emperor Cobra, destroy minion damage by this minion. Very, very scary. Very good for picking off opponents' creatures. Also, Cult Master, Silverhand Knight. Silvermoon Guardian and Celestial Deccan. It can be pretty good. I like that card too. Probably just like the Cult Master because I had a deck with it that worked pretty well. Oh, what? The 4th Assassin? I already don't like that card as is. I like the Druid of the Claw Battle Rage, very nice. I got a buff in my eyes in the last patch. Used to just be drawing a card for damage minions, now it's for characters, which include heroes. Wrathy Weaponsmith, Betrayal, Druid of the Claw, and Battle Rage are probably my 2 favorite cards in this pack here. I love Druid of the Claw, Battle Rage. It's a nice addition. Betrayal's good too. No doubting that. Yeah, okay, this one is an Angry Chicken. Garbage. What's the use case for this? A priest deck where you pump up its health and then hit it? I don't know. I haven't seen that work properly. I'm sure someone could pull off a crazy deck with it. Power of the Wild, good. This is one of my least favorite taunts. I think the Shield Master is so much better because it's the one attack that I think makes it particularly bad because you got the 3/5 taunt, which allows you to much more easily deal with threats. You know, chances are when he's attacking into this, whatever he's swinging with isn't dying. When he's attacking into your 3/5 taunt, there's a much better chance that that's going to kill whatever he hits it with. Now, sure, this has more health, that's the idea, but I don't know. Just not as good in my eyes. Wow, 4 rares. Holy moly, we got an SI7 Agent, an Arcane Golem, don't like that. This is okay. Mortal Strike, it's 4 damage. If your hero has 12 or less life, it's 6 damage instead. Kind of only good if you have 12 or less life. Misdirection can be bad, but this is a golden version. So there you go. I guess this was an okay pack. I mean, it was 3 rares, but 4 rares, but they weren't necessarily the most amazing thing. There is a nice Snake Trap. I enjoy that card. Slam is good. Unleash the Hounds is good. Raging Warrior can be good. Freezing Trap is okay. Okay, just 22 packs left, beginning with this one, Blessed Champion. So, Blessed Champion, I talked about this in the last unpacking. You know, it's definitely, there's the other one that gives your minion +4/+4. This is not as good unless you put it on something with 5 attack or better. It's not nearly as good. Even if you put it on something with 4 attack, I'd rather have +4/+4 than just +4 attack. You know what I mean? So this is only good basically on late game creatures with I would say 5 or even 6 attack or greater. So I don't know. I'm not so sure about that card anymore. Eviscerate, Torn Warrior, Mark of Nature, good. Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is essentially 3 resource for 8 health. So you can just look at it that way. Flame Imp, love it. Holy Fire, pretty good. 5 damage, plus you get 5 health in return. Defies Ringleader, nerfed, but still really good. Cult Master, good. Young Dragon Hawk, I don't know. Pack number 20 of the last 20, or this is pack number 30. Oh, I got another Defender of Argus. There's my play set of those. And that's really all there is to note in this particular pack here. only noteworthy card, Abomination. So good. Taunt, Death Rattle, deals 2 damage to all characters. So good for clearing your opponent's board. It's a nice 4/4 taunt. Sure, you take some damage from it. Sure, your minion takes some damage from it, but in a properly constructed deck where you don't have a lot of small minions, this can be very, very strong. Harvest Golem is so good. Mirror Entity, one of those things, you know, your opponent sees a secret, they're attacking with their smallest creature and then playing their weakest creature just in case this is the secret that you have. I just wish they went with having instant cards and didn't do the whole secret RNG business, but you know, they want to differentiate themselves from Magic and other TCGs, so. Shadow Madness, gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until the end of this turn. So this can be particularly good if you take a small minion and then use it to attack into an opposing minion, potentially taking out 2 creatures. At the very least, it can be 4 resource to destroy whatever this 3 attack minion that you take was. Again, by attacking into the opponent, so. Pretty solid stuff. I like the Loot Hoarder. No, not really. I mean, I can't imagine that I would play this in a constructed deck. Maybe in Arena, potentially, but in constructed? Not so much, not so much. Okay, we got another Wild Pyromancer. There's our play set of those, although I think I had one prior to this unpacking anyways. Defies Ringleader, Mad Bomber, bleh, Demon Fire can be good. Dark Iron Dwarf, I think it's not terrible. I have to do a revisit to the Wild Pyromancer Warrior deck. Molten Giant, I think maybe one of my least favorite giants. Like I like Sea Giant and what's the other one? Mountain Giant? This one's just, it's tough, man. I mean, when you're at 10 health, it costs 10 to play. There's the giant with a base cost of 10 that gets 1 less for each minion in play. Like, that's a lot better than this thing. It's probably my least favorite of the giants. Ancient Watcher can be good if you silence it. Play this in a priest deck. Turn 2, drop it, and then for 0 cast, silence it, and then it's a 4/5 that can attack. You spent 2 cards on it, but still. Direwolf Alpha, good. Blessed Champion, good. Blessing of Wisdom, I mean, good. Good. Here we go. 15 packs remaining, and this is an Alarmo bot. Womp, womp, womp. Don't like that card. Just don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't know what to say. I don't think it's good. Oh, buddy! That's our second in this unpacking. You know what that means? That's Arcane Dust. Because, hey, you don't need 2 of those. I should probably just disenchant, because the other one I got was golden, right? That's gonna be worth a lot more Arcane Dust. Let me complete my set of Hearthstone cards much quicker. Also get Defender of Argus in this pack, and a Mortal Strike golden card. Excuse me. Shadow Step, good. Fairy Dragon, good. Here we go. Best Champion. Yeah. Wrath. Cruel Taskmaster. Something. That's good. Frost Elemental. Okay. Come on. Something better for me, please. Something better for me. Angry Chicken. What the heck? Upgrade. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I would play with that in a warrior deck. You get to keep a weapon for longer, plus it has more damage, or you get a 1/3 weapon. You know? So, I don't know. I almost feel that shouldn't be rare. I just don't know, is it really that good? I mean, really that good? I don't know. Scavenging Hyena, not as good as it used to be, but still pretty good. Flesh Eating Ghoul, I like it. And there's the Mortal Strike there. Abusive Sergeant, Inner Fire, yeah. 10 packs remaining. Here we go. Void Terror, new picture, still the same glorious card. Destroy minions on either side or either side of this minion and gain their attack and health. So you power overwhelming something, you hit with it. Even if it's a 1/1, this thing is getting pumped up at least +5/+5 from that one creature that you power overwhelming getting swung with. You know, and it's crazy. That's crazy. Such a good combination. Void Terror, really, really good in a Warlock deck with power overwhelming. Really good. 2 Direwolf Alphas. Yeah. Fen Creeper. Okay, I still think Shield Master's the card of choice. Seems what most people are playing with anyways. Arcane Golem, bad. Deadly Shot can be good when the opponent has few minions. Otherwise, it's just a crapshoot. You don't know what you're gonna get. Mad Bomber, blah, blah, blah. Garbage. Shadow Step, good. Worgen Infiltrator, okay. Not really the greatest. 2 rares and a golden. We got a Scarlet Crusader. Angry Chicken again? An Injured Blade Master, hate it. So let's do the math. 3 lands for a 4/3, because it comes into play, it deals 4 damage to itself. 3 lands for a 4/3. You're playing with the Priest. You give it 2 health, and then all of a sudden, hey, it's a 4/5, but you spent 2 more resource and you used your hero power for the turn, so it's basically then 5 lands for a 4/5, or 2 more resource on your next turn, hero power, heal it up 2 more times, it becomes 7 lands for a 4/7. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing how this is good. I don't see, there's probably another card combo that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head, but at face value, not impressed. Scavenging Hyena, we got a Shadow Flame for the rare, destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions. Can be very good if played properly. Let's look at the Battle Rage like it, Hyena like it, Fairy Dragon like it, Stormforge X is pretty good. It's a 2/3. 2/3 weapon. It's got that overload, but hey yo! Lord Jaraxxus! Lord Jaraxxus! That's such a good card! Ay. I was so mad about losing the last 50 recording that I did this morning, but I think the Lord Jaraxxus makes up for it. The card is amazing. Oh boy. Late game, you drop this in play, you're at 5 health. No sir, I am at 15, and I have got this beastly card, 3 attack, I can keep pumping your face with. Oh boy, so good. Aldor Peacekeeper, it's okay late game. Put it on a creature that has a lot of attack and make it less scary. But yeah, nothing beats that Lord Jaraxxus. What's this bad boy? Druid of the Claw, good. Shadow Flame, yeah, it's okay. It's good. Demon Fire, Farseer. Those Wind Fury decks, I don't know. I don't know about those Wind Fury decks. All right, you got a Mage rare. This is a Blizzard. 2 damage across the board to enemy minions, plus you get to freeze them. It's actually really solid. So much AoE, Arcane Explosion, Blizzard, and Flame Strike is the other one. Almost lost it, but there it is. Explosive Trap, Inner Rage. Rampage can be good. Shadow Step is so good. But Rogues, not as good as they used to be. Here we go. Yeah, Eagle Horn Bow. Again, not bad. You get defies nerfed. Okay, last pack, guys. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Let's take this nice and slow. We got 1 rare. We got 2 rares, 2 rares. Angry Chicken, Garbage, Savagery. Okay. And that's that. Well, that is the last pack. Oh boy. This was still a pretty good unpacking. You know, I can't complain. I cannot complain. This was a pretty good unpacking. I do declare. I am so sorry that you guys missed the one from earlier today, but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna complain, because we did get some pretty solid cards. First of all, we got, where is it? Wait a second. Oh no, this isn't. So yeah, this is the one that I got earlier today. I was so stoked when I got that. That card is so good. Got the Shadow Priest earlier today. Here is there's a shaman thing. What am I doing? I wanted to go over here to take a look at this beast. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my mage? My super mage card? What the heck? Okay, there it is. I don't know, I'm losing my mind here. So look at this. I could disenchant this for 1,600 dust. I mean, people really like keeping the gold cards, but I just want to have the full playset. And then, I think what really made this particular episode, Lord Jaraxxus. Oh boy. I just think it's just so fun to play, you know what I mean? It's such a fun card. I love it. I like it a lot. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Force unpacks 50? I forgot what I even called these things, whatever. Force opens 50 again. I might do one more of these videos. As you can see here, I'm down to about my last 5,000 gold, so that can be another 50 unpacking, but we need to get some more gameplay videos in here, and we are going to do that. So the next Hearthstone video will be of gameplay footage, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning. Take it easy, guys.